Welcome back. Richard has naturally chosen this moment to be loud. Hi, Richard. So yeah, we are back in our exotic medieval merchants build. We're getting very close to being done with this build. I'm so excited to start putting in like the final touches, but first we need to do this kind of downstairs dining kitchen type area and the upstairs kind of living loungy space. So let's just jump right into it. First thing we want to do is get a like ladder or stairs or something. I'm partial to the ladder idea. Oh. Things that we need to turn off. Like I like the idea of a ladder, but I do also like these stairs. But I just feel like they're a bit disruptive for the floor plan. Like, I just feel like they're too much. That we need something smaller. Like, something like that I think is more appropriate for what we want. Yeah, I think that's way better. So in terms of flooring, we kind of did some fancy tiles in there. I think Falky got just wood boards, a little bit boring. They are fancy merchants, so we do have a little bit of leeway with them to get a little fancy. Obviously not overboard, but we can get a little fancy as a treat. However, because they're dudes and they're kind of messy, like, I kind of wonder if they should have such fancy floors. Because we all know who would be cleaning them. And that would be our poor, poor, poor car. And once car left, things would go downhill quickly. Maybe we'll do stone. Because I really like these. I'm saying really a lot lately. The animals and the queens and stuff. That could be nice. And then up here we can do a wood. Because down the stairs too is like, that's going to have a lot of foot traffic. So I just feel like we don't want a super nice floor. Because there's a lot of they're going to be walking around in their dirty boots. It's not going to be the thing. It's not what we want. Oop. Oh no, did I turn it? I think I turned it. Okay. I hate when I do that. I'm not paying attention and I turn a tile and then it ruins everything. Okay, we're not working on that upstairs. I just wanted to get that situated. And now Richard is cleaning his cone because he does not understand the concept of a cone on his head. I'm really, really looking forward to being able to take that off. He's been an absolute nightmare patient. Nightmare patient. Like, no. He's the brattiest cat to ever cat. Ooh. See, if we do these, they kind of match with what we did over there, which I like. I like the symmetry of that. First things first is we need to put a fireplace, because I want a big ol' honkin' one. Yeah! Big, giant fireplace. That was the goal. We need to... I just like those. I think they're neat. I guess just these Maxis ones. I like the idea of this little section being like really, really jam-packed. And then like I don't feel like they would be the type to like really sit down and eat. I honestly think they would be the kind of people that would eat on couches in front of the fire. So I'm very tempted to do that. I wonder if I could put a window seat in. I could try. No, 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 no. Focus. Very bad at focusing today. We could do... Thank you, Richard. I'm destroying the decoy chair. Like some benches. And I'll make them centered with the off-the-grid sheet. But I like that. I can't put one here because of the ladder, but that's kind of okay. And then I like that just as like they come in from working so they can set stuff down there. So far so good. About to do something semi-controversial here. In that it don't make no damn sense. But we is gonna do it. Stove's gonna go on the opposite end. Maybe. I don't have space to put it anywhere else. I wasn't thinking clearly. Well, I was thinking clearly, there really is nowhere else to put it. So we're gonna put it there. We're gonna block that window. We're gonna leave it for aesthetic reasons. Yeah, so like your workroom's over here, but you're actually gonna cook over there. It's fine, it's fine. And we'll put the fridge over here. I think this fridge, I think that's one updated for seasons. I'm not 1000% sure, but we gonna find out. Let's throw some wine in there, why not? It's a trash compactor or dishwasher. We all know what I do with the trash barrel. Wait, no, 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 no. Stop getting distracted. They're real pretty. They're not functional though. Like, I would love to put this in, but it's like not functional. Although, hold the phone. Because while that's not functional, I got pots that are functional. Could we do this? Could we throw a pot in there? Alright, we need to turn the cheek on. Oh, I like that. Oh, but there's no recolor. Do I care that much? No, I don't. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. While we're here, let's get these all up. What's centered with? Like I said, I just feel like they wouldn't be... Honestly, I don't even think they have benches. I think they would have chairs. Because they're not actually... Yes, that's a better idea. They're too laid back. They're not formal dining type of dudes. And I mentioned it before, but like, there hasn't been a lady of the house in a very long time. And I feel like in some ways, especially in this neighborhood, women are seen as like the civilizing aspect, which isn't always the case, but for this particular household, it is absolutely the case. Like, they've just gone way too crazy. They've just done whatever they wanted for a really long time. And so now they've got people like Carr who are neurotic. Where is you. I know I've got like a bench chair. That. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes! Like darker, like a red tone. I do. That was my phone. Would it be one of my videos without my phone going off? I think not. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that so much better. They're literally just gonna eat right in front of the fire. No shame. Honestly, good for them. I feel like I have... There we go. Visible smoke alarm. Because they should have one. In this case, it makes sense that they have one. I don't really want to put like bookshelves or anything in here because that's gonna go upstairs. So I'm just trying to think of what else makes sense to go down here. Because upstairs also isn't a huge spot. Throw a smelter in there. Let's throw a smelter in there. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, again, I've said this before with them, but I do just feel like they would have just junk lying around that they've just had for generations. Kind of like the idea that they just toss some hay on the ground. Would they be the kind of people that literally toss knives in their living room? Yes, the answer to that is yes. I'm not gonna put chests in here though. Wait. No, because the griffins. Otherwise, totally would put archery in here. Without shame. But there's griffins, and I don't want the griffins to be hurt. I know they can't be hurt, but like, technically, they could be. Bring some chickens inside. Okay, I was like, did I put up? For some reason I thought I forgot the shrine for them, and I was like, ah, no, no, bad. Alright, honestly, I'm just kind of plunking down. Plunking stuff down and seeing what sticks. Well, actually, no, I like that. We could just give him like a small table in the corner. Like, at one point there was a table in this household and then they just kind of got rid of it. I like that idea. And then Carr will be the only one who's civilized and uses the table. Yes. Yes. Excellent. That is exactly what needs to happen. I really like the family that I've built up for this. Because I never really know going in what they're going to be like, really. I mean, I have basic stats, but you really don't get a feel for their personality until you start to build and decorate. Dang it, I should have left that on. I can't believe I'm putting that in their house. I love this so much. It is insane, and I don't even care. Like, this is legitimately one of the more bonkers things that I've done to this game. But But it's cool, right? It's ridiculous, but it's cool. It can be ridiculous and cool. They're really hard to get centered because the tiles don't make sense. That's good. It's good enough. I want it to be not bright, but like enough light to see by. What's some party stuff that I can put in here? I feel like they would be down for some partying. Barrel of wine, yeah. Could we put a bar in here? I mean, technically, we could fit a bar in here. Should we fit a bar in here? Who am I kidding? The answer is yes. We should put a bar in here. We could also have like a wine. We'll put that there and we'll put that there so there's like a double whammy. Pick your poison. The fancier one. Oh, we can even put the fancy one. Yeah, I don't think they'd have one that fancy. Okay, so we're learning that we might be borderline alcoholics. It's fine. It happens to the best of us. This is where there should be hawks. This is where. Or upstairs. Should they be upstairs? I think they should be upstairs or they're gonna get stabbed. Not on purpose, but like, things are gonna happen. But how about instead of having the hawks down here, we put... Should we have a squirrel? We could have a squirrel. We should have a squirrel. We should. But it needs to be. Because the one little boy likes Lawfrey likes animals, so that makes sense. Totally makes sense. Don't judge me. Should we give them a tiger rug? I mean, it makes sense that they would have some kind of fancier things, being fancy merchants. Let's give them a tiger rug. Why not? I really want to just plop all the furs. And then once again, be sad that I don't have recolors of all of them. Where are my other rugs? I know I got you. They're in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're just at the end. I'm really sad. So I used to have, I think I talked about it at one point, I had folders with just like, they were organized according to what was, you know, what the category was. So I had a whole section that was, like, there was a folder for money, there was a folder for rugs, there was a folder for kind of everything. And it took me ages to put that thing together. And yeah, it's on my old, like, basically when I upgraded my computer, I lost it and I didn't know it. I'm a little bitter about it, not gonna lie, because it took me so long, but I think I'm actually gonna remake them. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Definitely let me know in the comments below if that's something that you would want to see me do. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to do it off camera and I can show you if you want to see it. Otherwise, I can just do it and you guys don't have to worry about it. That would probably be quite the process, so I just don't know if there would be even any interest in that type of thing. Because a lot of it would be me going, is this a peasant chair or is this a merchant chair? Oh, dang it. This needs to go in my dragonry. I knew I had more coins. Note to self. I have one more. Where are you, rug? It's like a cowskin rug. If I passed it, I'm gonna be so mad. Cowskin rug, where are you? Friend? My ruggy friend? Oh my god, I think I did. Oh no, 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 no. Round 2. I get so obsessive with stuff, like I have to find it once I think about it. And so then I just sit and go through. See, this is... It's funny, I'm bipolar, but I don't display a ton of the manic issues. But I definitely do have some of them. I'm like, no, I can't sleep until I go and find the thing. Like, last week we went to the lake, and I remembered at like 3 in the morning that at one point I owned a baseball cap. And I couldn't sleep. I had to get up and tear apart my whole apartment trying to find this stupid baseball cap that I don't even think I own anymore. And finally, after I tore everything apart, I finally was like, okay, I don't think I own it anymore. And I was able to go to bed, but like, that's how my brain works. And I know some people trivialize it or they go way to the other end and they're like, it's so serious. And I'm like, it's not great, but like, you can calm down about it. There it is. Like, for me, it just means I get hyper-focused on things, and I must do them. But I'm also what they would consider, I guess, like, manic depressive is what they used to call it. I'm like more of the Debbie Downer. Which there's nothing wrong with it, like, I don't know, people, there's a stigma for mental illness. I wish there wasn't, and I wish more people would be okay with having a mental illness, and I know it's not fun, but just like, when you can't accept that part of yourself, I think it just makes your life really, really hard. And I'm sensitive to that, the fact that not everybody can be as open about it and as blasé, I guess, as I am. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm nuts, it's fine, don't worry about it. Because for me, that's another facet of my life, and I could be all sad about it, or I could just deal with it. But I know for some people it is really a sensitive thing. And there's things that that do make me mad personally. Like, I was really, really, really glad, like, absurdly glad that for Deadpool they didn't make him schizophrenic in the latest adaptation with Ryan Reynolds. Because I think that, like, especially with Deadpool being a bit murdery and everything, I just think that's a really, really bad stereotype. And I had a grandmother who's schizophrenic, and she never, her whole life, never acknowledged it, it just wasn't talked about. And I think there had to be a lot of shame there. Like, I don't know, she died when I was really young, but I can't imagine, like, I just can't imagine having that type of mental illness. And but that's what they did. Like, they did just kind of, like, ignore stuff like that, which was not helpful, I'm sure, but that's the way it was, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I was genuinely pleased Because you know how they are. Movies like that, they tend to go for the wacky, kooky, crazy, and you didn't. And I feel like when movie makers don't go there, it's important to say, hey, you know, I really, just to acknowledge that you appreciate it, because so few actually care. So this is my random tangent on mental illness as I decorate a medieval house. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is what I do. We're basically down to just deco. This is just me playing with plants. Apple barrel. Alright, so I actually think we're going to go ahead and leave this here. We will finish this part up in the next episode. And once this is done, we will start working on this area up here, which is going to be like a lounge. And oh wait, no, we won't be done then. Then we gotta add in our griffins and our finishing details, like the hala and our shrine. And then we're done. Then we are done with the medieval merchant build. And then the only thing that's left is the royal lot, which I haven't even built yet, and I didn't finish one of the noble lots. That's why I haven't done a tour for it, is I have to finish it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you have any comments, thoughts, suggestions, I'd definitely love to hear from you guys. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more from me. Click the bell, y'all know the drill. And I will see you in the next one.